Welcome, welcome to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, a post-apocalyptic roguelike. I'm kind of new to this content creation thing. I've played this game quite a bit though, started nearly a decade ago by now. But this is the first time I've decided I'm going to record a playthrough. And I have a fun gimmick I'm going to make that I'm going to get through really quickly just by pushing a whole bunch of buttons. We're going to make myself a football player. We're going to be good at parkour. We're going to be generally pretty strong, a little bit dexterous, and a little bit perceptive. We're going to go with our negative traits first as addictive personality. And we'll take high thirst, fast metabolism, and then we'll take lightweight, slow healer, rigid table manners, squeamish, and weak stomach, which actually messes with you a lot more than you'd think. Whenever you get barfed on by a boomer zombie, weak stomach is taken into account on whether you vomit as a result of it. And vomiting when you have high thirst is bad. There was one more thing that I could take. One more. Heavy sleeper. It doesn't really come into play most of the time as a negative. Most of the time, you just pick a nice place above everything else so that you won't get hunted by zombies, and then close a door. And then even if something is slamming on that metal door, you can't wake up from it, although you'll eventually. Now, for positives, we'll take fast learner. Accomplished sleeper, because, again, being able to sleep easily is nice. Indefatigable. He is a very, very determined boy. Let's see. Less sleep, I don't really like. Loner sounds okay, but eh. Night vision. Pack mule used to be fun when it increased the volume capacity for your containers, but ever since pockets were introduced and they rebalanced some of these, pack mule is just retrieving things from containers 10% faster, which I guess is time savings, but you generally won't notice it. Pain resistant. Definitely for a dude that smashes into people for a living. Robust genetics. Ah, now I remember the one that I wasn't taking. We take robust genetics so that we can justify taking oversensitive system. Cannot install CBMs, compact bionic modules. I think it's a nice trade-off, robust genetics. Because if you don't have robust genetics and you try mutating, instead of being able to mutate in the course of, mutate positively in the course of, say, weeks, it's more months. It's a bit ridiculous. Scout. Sight radius extends, beyond normal range. Something listeners will probably be getting used to is the fact that I mix up my words a lot. Strong back. Maximum weight carry capacity. Yes. Must have. 35% is a lot when you've got 11 strength. And he's tough, because otherwise it wouldn't put him at the front. I don't even know how football works. I'll be honest with you, the last time I watched football was in 2010. I quit watching the Seahawks after they lost Lynch. And I don't even know if he's back or anywhere else by now. Let's see, he's a dodgy boy, but we still have skill points to expend, so we'll say give him a point in dodge, another point in melee. Let's give him another point in throwing. Let's say... Let's go back to background and say he did... Nah. Video gaming with less sleep? Nah. But first aid, yes, he is trained in that. And then we'll take, say, a point of bashing weapons. And a point or two of survival. He's been camping. He's been camping. Wait a second. Camping. It's right there. We'll take that. And we'll scrap that. Alright. And now our character's name. Doug The Fent Fenton. He is 5'11", 25 years old, type O positive, and pretty beefy. Well, looks like we got our dude. Let's get going. No, we don't return to the main menu. That's the snafu that I had. Yes, I am sure that I am finished. This is our boy. We are playing with bombastic perks, which is fun, but it'll take a bit before we can do anything with it. They're basically cute little abilities that you can get to increase your stats or do cool things. Faction succession has failed. Oh, that's fine. Well, let's read our starter prompt. You've survived the initial wave of panic and have achieved relative safety in one of the many government evac shelters. Doug, still wearing all of his football gear, talks to Leandro Franklin. Oh God, I can't believe it happened. What's the matter? My mom, she was killed, and she got back up. Just one of those things now. Can you put her out of her misery for me? I'll do it, I guess. Thank you. She would have wanted it this way. Not a problem. You got any advice? Find a gun if you can. Make it quick. A gun. Bye. What a weirdo. Okay, let's take a look around this shelter and see if there's anything useful in this place. Emergency blankets. These disgusting protein rations. Dizoom Protein Bar, brought to you by Soy Palooza, is emblazoned proudly upon this grease-proof wrapper. Ugh. A person can live on one of these bars 3 times a day, presumably forever. After backers received their product, a single flaw was found. Most consumers found starvation preferable to the flavor. Warehouses of the product went unsold as the company went bankrupt, providing the perfect opportunity for FEMA to scoop them up and stock the evac shelters. Now, you can hold a piece of famous crowdfunding history in your hands. How exciting. Jesus. Well, we're not taking that. I will, however, take this lighter. We're going to need one of those. A lot of plastic Tupperware. It's strange that Tupperware doesn't increase the lifetime of things. Let's take a look at where we are. We are at an evac shelter A23, northwest of Masardis. It looks like it's got a lumber yard, a nice mom and pop restaurant with a fast food, probably a McDonald's right next to it, of course. You got choices and they're right by each other. An antique shop it's most known for, a little motel for travelers, a few houses, the bakery, the local pharmacy, their small cemetery, and that's about it. And of course, the post office. Well, it is a stone's throw from campgrounds. Maybe an RV over there. There's a derelict property, probably not worth going to. I know what New England's known for, or, well, I won't get into that. Let's take a look outside and see if we're surrounded by anything nasty. No, but I like the look of that thing. A road roller. I'll take a look at it, see if it's good to go. Looks like of course, expired air fuel filter. That's not good. And an immobilizer. I can't deal with the immobilizer. That sucks. Alright, well. It would be real nice to just roll over the zombos, with, you know what, I'm calling them that. They're called zombos now. Rolling over zombos with a road roller would be great. Because then I wouldn't have to sit there stomping their corpses. You could just... Done. Alright, nothing in there. What about in here? Some bleach. Toilet brush. Some soap. Toilet brush. God, no meds in this place. I ran off with all the first aid kits. What a load of crap. Alright, well... I'm gonna grit our teeth, and we're gonna get moving out there. We'll follow the road down here, past the... Oh, what's this newspaper read over here? We'll just make a quick diversion. Editor says, destroy the dead. Recognizable dead left lying in the street may be dangerous. If you kill a hostile, smash or butcher with a knife until it's unrecognizable. These aren't rioters. They're undead. The government has been lying to us all along. This'll be our last issue. Well, that's... Shit. I'm just gonna pick that up. I was gonna roleplay it out, but... Alright. I'll take advice. Came awfully quick. You can't make this shit up. That was the first newspaper. Oh, and we see a zombie. Yeah, but he's just one asshole. He doesn't look too tough. Oh, hey, it's the same page. Wow. Well, maybe I'll start handing them out. Let's see. Ooh, there we go. These jerkwads are congregating. Well, let's crack our knuckles. Get ready for a good fight. We just want one to come after us, not the whole crowd. I want to see how I can deal with one zombie, huh? Come on, buddy. Yeah, go ahead and moan at me. Whap. Ugh, torso encumbrance. I'm still a very... speedy boy, so he can't grab me. All those years of playing football. Yeah, we're just clobbering this fucker. One down, billions to go. Hey, a cigar. And do I have a cell phone? Yeah, I got a smartphone. Oh, shit, you know what? I have to browse the device. This won't take long, will it? Yeah, just a... I have the Touchdown Special downloaded on this phone and literally nothing else. Come here, jerk. And we're just gonna wait right here for you to... Come on, come on. There we go. Step right on the rock. We can clobber you. Keep trying, jerk. You'll eventually get me. Or not. Timer went off. I was supposed to have that timer for actual playtime, but I kept screwing up character creation. Alright, let's take a look at this flyer. Pre-manufactured emergency supply kit. Very flashy, tactical fabric, and looks very impractical based on your experience. Be ready for anything with the Tactica Supreme Go 30 kit. Uh-huh. Cool. Let's see. Let's browse this. Manage files. Let's take a look at it. A recipe catalog. Hey, alright. Questionable media file we probably don't want to look at. Zombie goblin? You know, missed opportunity to call it a zoblin. Alright, here comes the dwarf, which doesn't have an icon yet. It's kind of tough. Small and ow! Tore my pants. Ow! Yeah, he's kind of hurty. Right in the face. Come on! I'm better than this. Ah! Scratching me up. Okay, maybe. Oh my god. This zombie is a bit more trouble than we thought he was going to be. Alright, zombie dwarves are rough. We got tired fighting that jerk. Oof. Maybe we don't fight the zombie dwarves. What can this do? Alright, well then we're going to continue after a break. I got an idea. We'll haul him over here, and then we'll smash him. Took some time stomping corpses with nothing but your legs. Yeah, but it worked. And he scratched me up. Alright, so guess we won't take fights like that again. He just crawled through the broken window and likely scratched himself up. Oh. He's already pre-scratched up. Come here. Come on. I'm not coming to you. I'm gonna wait. And there we go. Jerk. Ooh. This gum. I'll take that. And what's he got in his wallet? An ID card. Interesting. A photograph. Seeming to defy the natural laws of order, a leather-upholstered sofa spans this photo, upon which recline an adorably tiny dog and a silvery white feline. Sitting quite imperiously upon a cushion, the cat is passively regarding the camera, while beside it, laying upon its back, the dog rests, its little paws trying and failing to reach a rope toy that's primly held beneath the feline's legs. You never thought a cat could look so pleased with itself, smug, and amused all at the same time. Let's see. Yeah, let's take the 20s. And a cash card. I could use a cash card. There's probably some vending machines around here somewhere. Oh, no. It's just a feral dwarf. Okay. Dwarves have dark vision. He can't see me if I don't get to... Oh, shit. I'm just going to run out of range. We're not dealing with him. I don't like dwarves. You know what? We're just going to walk all the way out here. This zombie is going to follow me. And I, after scratching myself up so bad at the first zombie dwarf, I'm not feeling too hot about another fight. 4-round semi-auto hunting shotgun. I'm no good with shotguns. Shotgun, pack of menthols. One shell was fired. Adjustable wrench. jumper cable, plastic sheet, rubber hose. Yeah, these vehicles are hosed, so there's nothing for me to do with them. It sucks. Hey, is this the... That's a Magicalism cabin. Interesting. We're gonna go and see what's over here. Maybe there's a... Ooh, a newspaper. Lethal force deployed? Riders, worse than any insurgent I ever fought in Afghanistan. I will use whatever I can to keep them under control. Oh yeah. Back when shit was getting real. Gasoline's all over. Damn. Our car's useless to us then. Alright, the cabin. Let's go check it out. Hopefully there's not anybody in here like a barrel wizard or something. You know, maybe... carrying my football. No wonder I'm not doing any real damage. Trying to beat things up with a pigskin. I guess I'm used to actually being able to see something in my hands, but this texture pack doesn't really have a lot of finished stuff. Hey, a chicken. And a feral pigeon. What the fuck? Like, a feral pigeon is it and it'll try to attack me? Or no, it doesn't look like that. Do I want to smash this window open? Let's just climb over that and smash this one. Alright. It's got a laptop, a laptop, a laptop. Now, this guy had a lot of pens and laptops. We'll just look through these. Protection from magical beasts. Armor we probably can't even understand how to make at this point. Soulbinder's Guide to Necromancy. That's gross. Let's see, a meat cleaver. Ooh, that thing could fuck up some zombies. It's probably inappropriate to use it as a weapon and then use it to butcher stuff, but as long as this game does not differentiate, then I don't care. The same plastic bottle I use to gather gasoline can later be used to drink soup out of without any time spent cleaning it. First strike. End a fight in 10 seconds or less. Basics of caster levels. Scroll of Pillar of Stone. That's cute. Liquid soap, liquid soap. God. Variety is the spice of life, eh? I'll just close that. This is kind of a nice place to hang out, even if I accidentally blasted this whole thing. Well, let's just move these shelves around so that nothing can see through that. That way, I choke the only light sources to being in here so that I can't accidentally run through here and attract the zombie that came through the north. Alright, what's this? Minor Wand of Fireball. Minor Wand of Magic Missile. Does not do a lot of damage, but never misses. Pretty nice. What's he got? A skinny tie, black leggings. Yeah. This guy didn't have very good stuff, but a Wand of Fireball, level 5. Ain't so bad, now that I think of it, because a dwarf can't dodge a fireball. Maybe we take this back to Masardis and do a little work. Highway. That's new. Highways did not exist when I last played. Lesser mana potion. We'll just keep this here. And we'll call this our base. But for now, first things first, open this door so it's unlocked. We need to get some, 1, storage space, and 2, transportation. So we're gonna head back to Masardis. Tough zombies spotted, huh? Well, I don't want to deal with him, so I'm going to skirt around him while I'm carrying this wand of fireball. Whoops. Yes. Boom! And the zombie goblin is instantly dead. Hopefully these jerks are on fire. They're not. So they're going to come at me. And we're just going to cast it again. And now one of them's on fire. I don't care. We're just going to kill them both with it. Kaboom. And that's 3 charges of fireball to do all that. What's this? Burnt floor, burnt walls, dead zombie. I guess this was somebody's house. Okay. Ah, bandage! Some unlikely meds. Very nice. Nothing on him. Nothing good on him. Okay. Maybe there's somebody in here? No, it looks pretty clear in this place. There's some blood around here, but... Oh, there's a feral dwarf. Oh, it's to the west. We're not worried. We won't fight that dwarf. It'll just be a bad fight for us. Sponges, dish towels, let's see, seasonings, chunk of pork belly. Ooh, some of this stuff is still cold, but rotten somehow. Ew. This guy did not do any kind of upkeep at his house. Candles. I could take those as like gallon-sized zipper bags. Those are real nice. Let's see. Spoil at 80% their original rate. Not bad. But not what I'm looking for here. Oh yeah, an MP3 player. Oh yeah, let's take a look at our morale. Let's turn on the MP3 player. Feral dwarf can't see us still. Let's just close these windows so nothing sees us. Let's see. More bandages, alcohol wipes. Alright. Our right arm got scratched up pretty bad, so we're going to bandage that and give it a little wipe, apparently in the completely wrong order. We're going to disinfect my left leg and then bandage that up. Oh. Hey, buddy. You just stumbled in the front door. Okay. And he's just gonna walk towards the kitchen. Because of course this fat asshole will. Alright, are you gonna go anywhere? Okay. No? Alright. He's thinking about it. He's moving towards the kitchen. Okay. Oh, he smashed down the door and I didn't hear him because I was rocking out to some sweet guitar solo. Yeah. Alright, well, clearly we need to turn off the music so I can pay the fuck attention. Ugh. Okay. Oh, and he sees me. Eat it, jerk. Oh. Alright. Let's hope there's a knife in here somewhere. Knife, 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 knife. Knife, 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 knife. Nope, but there are rocks. And you know what? They work. Okay. And then we'll climb over the kitchen island, scramble across the tables, pick back up the rocks, and clobber this loser with them again. Oh my god, it's not enough. Let's climb back over here. Climb back away. Scramble over this. And we need the rock. Got the rocks. Alright. And come on, the last one. Right in the face. Okay. Whew. Turns out, rocks are pretty great weapons for a guy who can throw. It does not increase your marksmanship, and I don't think we're actually getting any experience for smashing these guys with these, but... Oh, marshmallow fluff. Half of the famous fluffernutter. Oh, I can make those? That's nice. Well, first, let's get some of this bacon and tear off a chunk of cheese. I'm just really, really feeling some cheese right now. And scarf down the bacon, eat the cheese, drink some of my sports drink, and drop the bottle. Okay. Right. We came in here to look for a bag. Well, there's a duffel bag. A duffel bag is pretty nice. You know what? We'll take it. Black balaclava. It'll be useful in the colder months, which we may never get to. We'll take it. We'll take a down-filled blanket and a down-filled pillow, so I can throw that on my bed back at the cabin. A fanny pack. And its carrying capacity is not a lot. I could put maybe a camera in it. Okay. Well, white dust mask. Lots and lots of books. Books. Let's see. Do you have any fantasy novels? Yeah. Basic sword and sorcery. Sword and sorcery is anything but basic. Alright. Let's see. From the north I hear a zombie moaning. Uh-oh. I think I've been made. So we're going to take all the meds that I can get. And our wand of fireball. We can't forget that thing. Ugh. Alright. Don't think I want to be in this house anymore. So we're going to check down here. Concrete floor. Concrete wall, but I can't see anything, so it's really not worth. Smashing that window was probably heard by something. Okay. Let's peek through here. That's a wool socks. I'll just smash this window. Take the string, because we like those. And books. More fantasy novels. Of course. Is there any more? Drama novels? Yeah, we're not into drama. No. Baker's Companion, absolutely. How animals move. Yeah, we'll think about it. Trapper's Life, that could be useful. You can can at home. I've never used a canning machine. Fencing, skills, tactics, training. Ooh, that may be helpful. Basic chemistry, in case I want to learn how to make a bomb. Hoping that's useful. Grokking algorithms, whatever that means. I don't know. Computer stuff. Healing power of nature. Floral healing. Nah. I don't need it. Ooh, a newspaper page. Zombies. Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't need photo evidence right now. I've seen enough. Can't forget my toothbrush. Gotta have one of those. Can I activate the toothbrush? Nope. Can't brush your teeth. Let's see. Nothing in here I need, huh? Aviators. Hell yes. You bet we're gonna be wearing those. Reading glasses. Let's see. Jeans are pretty nice. Heels are all ripped up. Of course they are. We'll take a pair of jeans, some briefs. Sleeveless tunic. An undershirt, you know, just some extra clothing in case mine gets ripped up by constant conflict. Alright. Jarred and canned foods. Very nice. Let's check the family room. Speakers. Looks like somebody was originally here but tore off all their clothes. Okay. Let's see. A chef knife. A butcher knife. Butcher knife is pretty good to butcher with. Carving knife is pretty good to kill with. Ooh, lots of mineral water. What am I carrying that's so voluminous? Well, whatever it is, we're gonna have to drop it off soon. Ah, there we go. Some detergent. A hammer, because always going to need good tools. Strong glue, an X-Acto knife, so I can start, you'll see. Canned beans. It's probably all the other canned stuff that I've been picking up. Let's see. Let's check out here. Plastic bottle of mineral... more mineral water. Okay. I got what I want out of here. So we're gonna... Oh god. Don't tell me that's a... We're just gonna run. Because he cannot possibly catch up to us. We're not in as much pain anymore. Only in mild pain. Which... Oh... Still gives us some stat malices. Yeah. Alright, that's fine. We're gonna head back to base. Through quick travel, and we're gonna drop everything off. Now, I could use this game's sorting features, but I'm not gonna do that, because I'm bad. I'm bad at using that, so we're just going to store all of the food in the... Hold on. Let's see, I have to add a keybind, because originally tab would allow you to... Wait, do I just go to... Nope. Okay, switch category selection mode is T. Okay. Drop all the food in there. Where's our bathroom? Our bathroom is down here. Okay, and we're gonna put all of our meds in... Hold on. This is inappropriate. We have to insert all of these alcohol wipes into the one box. Oh. Okay, apparently it only holds that many. That's fine. They're packaged. It's not like they're open and exposed. Okay. We're going to put the clothing that I picked up in there. I got another pillow, now I have also a blanket, a very comfy blanket. I'm gonna close those windows because we don't need them open. We're never going to need them open. Take some time to skim the books. Looks like that's applied science to 3, not bad. Piercing weapons to 1 helps us practice as well. With pole arms, we'll think about that. Computers to 4 from 2, and it's not very fun. That's fine. Practicing is much better than reading the computer. I mean, the book. Baker's Companion. Let's see. Let's open that. Food handling to 5 from 2, and gives us a lot of desserts. And gummies! Oh, I totally want to make gummies one day. Not just in this game, but like actually make my own gummies at home. Teaches me how to make a bear trap and devices to 1, and you can at home. It basically just gives you a bunch of instructions for how to use jars and cans and stuff. So we'll stuff all of the cooking relevant things right here. Everything else goes here on a table I'll probably be practicing in. I gotta put my toothbrush away. Whoops. And then I'll just put the detergent in the same place. Why not? Same place. Because the only place we have water right now is in the upper deck of the toilet. Let's see. Where's our crafting table going to be? You know what? It'll also be here. It'll be right here. And we'll actually just close all of these, come to think of it, because that is plenty. Plenty enough light. Crafting materials that we don't need. You know what? I'm going to pick up this glass flask. And we're just going to store it right here in the fridge. Mana potions probably taste better cold anyway, even though that fridge is not connected to the grid. There is no grid. It does not work. Which kind of makes me wonder what happened to the nuclear facilities that are definitely in this place. Okay, well, first, let's put away our books on a bookshelf. I have a butcher knife and a carving knife. I'm gonna check butchering 22, butchering the. You know what? Leave the butcher knife here. Okay, I need better shoes because the cleats a bit encumbering. And no one had any good sneakers. Okay, well, I don't know why I went out the window like that, like a weirdo. Okay, we're gonna take our football, our prized possession, and we're going to leave it on this table. Then we're going to take our rocks and just start picking up more. Why not? I'm just gathering good-looking, good-sized throwing rocks to bean zombos in the head with. £1.5 rocks, and I just got an armful of them. Armful of 10. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oops. Let's go back to Masardis. Quick travel over here, and alright, the tough zombie we have to deal with. Alright, buddy boy. I'm big enough to take you on now, because I'm no longer in as much pain. And I bet you anything, you can't dodge worth a crap. So we're just going to clobber him with rock after rock after rock after rock. Jeez! Woof! How does that feel, buddy? Now I gotta pick up all these rocks. Wow. Not so bad. Hey, some more gum. I love gum. Okay, I guess I may have a sweet tooth. Alright, let's pick back up our duffel bag and get back to looting. It is still morning of the first day of playing, and that's a feral dwarf. You know what? I think I can take you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Over here. Come on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. That's right. Oh. Oh, that one didn't hit very high. Oh, there we go. Oh, what are you doing? He's throwing rocks back at me. He can't do that. He's picking up my rocks and throwing them at me, maybe? Okay. And with the final punch, we knock that sucker back, tumbling ass over tea kettle. And he's just going to come back as a feral, or a zombie dwarf. Hey, another duffel bag. Alright, well, you know what? We'll take another duffel bag. Whoops. And we'll get rid of all this gold jewelry, because why not? And low-top tennis shoes. Hey! These are pretty good. They're not in great shape, but yeah, we'll take them. So we'll take off our cleats and then get on these low-top tennis shoes. Why am I wielding? I should be wearing these. Wear those. Oh, right. We have to... Okay, let's pick up back all our rocks. And... let's get another rock for good measure. And another rock, why not? Let's get 12 rocks. Beating zombies with rocks. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Oh. Oh, we're hitting you hard, huh? Yeah, but I can dodge those. Oh my god, they're so tanky, though! Whoa! He took so many rocks to the face! Meanwhile, goblins get knocked over and croaked by a wet fart. How about elves? I hope they're, nowhere near as tanky. And apparently, nowhere near as dodgy either. Shit. Some Mary Jane on them. A flyer about surviving in the wilderness. Oh, right, the Trapper's Life book, which we already have, so thank you, but no. Ooh, that's a lot of money on that cash card. All right. And we'll pick back up our duffel bag. Duffel bag, excuse me, jeez. And take a look at this house again. Even though we've already been here, there's got to be something that I missed or looked over. Handheld game system. You know, why not? Let's go pick up our PSP. Let's see. Another flyer. Don't need gallon-sized zipper bags. Right. We're gonna get all these and a lot of bottles. Glass jar of sugar. Get all the cheese. All of this bacon. Hell yes. The sausage is cold. Oh no, melted sorbet. That sucks. Black tea. Some salt. Why not? chili powder, yeah, sure. Oatmeal. 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 Let's see. We're gonna make sure that all of that is actually in the... Oh, it is in the one cardboard box. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Alright. Let's see, what else is in here? More flyers. A glow stick that's completely used. Why not just throw it in? Oh, it is in the trash. It's in the garbage bag in the trash. Okay, well, that glass jar is still good, so I don't know why you would get rid of that. Ah, fruit jam. Very, very nice. Sure, I'll take the sugar. Sourdough bread. We'll take this. Forest honey. I'll take the fresh toastum, because this one's not looking too good. Wheat cereal. Can you even make milk and cereal? It seems silly that hasn't been a thing. Like, you can't make milk and cereal. Seriously, the glass jar only has 1 unit of peanut butter in it? God. Alright, fine. And we'll take the marshmallow fluff, because... Canonical sweet tooth. Alright. Maybe there was a book that I missed in here. No, no. Okay. We're not going down there. We don't have a... Wait. Yes, we do. We have a flashlight. Let's check. There's nothing in here. It's safe. Okay. Well, nice to know. Useless. Nice to know. Okay. Let's see. Anyone out here? Oh. Oh boy. Yeah, a lot of guys. And they're in the bakery. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, we're just not going to go in that house then. I'm not going to worry about it. Going to get the gallon-size zipper bag. And more candied honey. Garlic bulbs. Onions. Love veggies. Tofu, not so much. Vegan gelatin dessert. Let's get more of these glass jars. Okay, garbage bags, light batteries. Okay, we're gonna go across here. Okay, okay, I see it, I see it. Okay, there's a lot of zombies over here, so what we're going to do is drop the duffel bag. Come on, you can break it. You can break the fence. Okay, maybe you can't break the fence, but that's okay. We're just gonna clobber this zombie elf with rocks in the meantime. There we go. I wonder, can I throw rocks through this fence? Nope. Not very well. Okay. Why'd I do that? There we go. Okay, and now we have a zombie fireman coming up. Decayed zombies are not very tough. Zombie fireman, while he does have some thick turnout gear, it doesn't mean that... hit him in the helmet. Doesn't mean that he's any tougher. We broke his grab. And then we smack him in the helmet, and that is apparently the last thing to give him a fatal aneurysm. Rattled his brain way too many times. A multi-tool. Those are useful. Is that a cop? That's a SWAT zombie. They tend to have some pretty good stuff on them. Okay, well, I guess what I have to do is drop all my rocks, climb over this obstacle, and then clobber this dude into the fence. Yeah. Knocking enemies back into walls causes damage. A little bit of extra damage, and probably a pretty good chance to stun. Ah, my pain's still very distracting. I'm not in that much pain. Alright. Let's see what these guys had on them. Flame resistant suit. It's a poor fit. A heavy duty flashlight. Gives a lot of light. No, wait, what was that? I accidentally took this dude's long underwear off. Whoops. Alright, we're gonna drop the multi-tool over there. Just imagine you're trying to get a dude's multi-tool out of his pocket, and instead you grab onto his underwear and pull it entirely off. What is this, Zoolander? Alright. And we put the heavy-duty flashlight away. Multi-tool. Safety glasses, while filthy, could eventually be useful. I don't know. A dust mask, the fire gauntlets. Everything here is a poor fit, but I don't want this guy getting back up, so we're going to smash him. Everybody else we don't care about. Zombie elf will just turn into a zombie elf again. That's fine. Come on, zombos. Come on, over here. Oh. What are they getting attracted by? Must be making noise. Okay, well that's fine, because we have a oversized wasp. Oh, there's a wasp nest. Okay. Oh! That's a raven man. We need to clobber him now. Ooh. Okay, so I guess we now get to choose a new perk after clearing just a little bit of this place. Let's see, what does quick recovery do? You get knocked down, but you get up again. 75% chance that when you're downed, you will stand up again immediately. Really nice. I'm not dexterous enough yet to do that, though. Hauler. I can carry an extra 10 kilograms of additional items. I don't need that yet. Damage dice. Before Cataclysm, you always used dice to determine the damage in the game. Now, the power of fate allows you to use dice to deal additional mysterious damage. Throwing dice using a sling or similar weapon deals additional damage, which depends on the number of sides on the dice. You must have the Dungeon Master trait. I unfortunately do not. I am not that cool. Easy sleeper. Firstest aid. Okay. It's called first aid, right? So obviously it's better than the faster you apply it. 50% better at stopping bleeding, only if you apply them within 2 minutes of taking damage. So that actually makes the medical spray super good. You know what we're gonna do? Not quick draw. We're going to get faster so that we can get some extra dexterity, because that may help with our ability to clobber more zombies. And here comes a oh shit, that's a lot of dogs! We're outie, we're outie, we're outie. Okay. Okay. Oh, I did not see the dogs at first. Oh my god. Okay. Boom! Oh my Jesus. Goodness gracious me. Maybe when I'm a veteran survivor, I can take on that many dogs at once. But when you're unarmed... Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. And the vitals. Nice. I knocked him back. Aha! I'm avoiding rocks, clobbering zombie elves. We're gonna pick up these. Clobber him with more rocks. Just beat him with rocks at point blank range. Got him. That's not what we wanted to do. Ah, the dog's in melee range with us, but we need to take him down. Nice. Okay. And with that, I think we'll end this session of play while I pick up my rocks. It has been a rude awakening this morning for Doug Fenton. He left the evacuation center, went to the town just over the way, got bodied by a dwarf. Not even a feral dwarf, not even like a living dwarf, but just a dead jerk shambling around that kept smacking him in the arm over and over. And we still feel it, but we have learned the power of throwing rocks at things at point blank range. It's rather effective. We'll just stomp these. Oh no. We'll just keep stomping. That's fine. But now that the work is over, for at least this morning, maybe we can head back, let our limbs rest a bit, stop being in so much pain, improve our morale by reading a book or two, and then, well, I got my eyes on that antique store. Might have something cool in it. Until next time.